Well, sometimes I get the feeling the universe has a sense of humor, and it's having a laugh at my expense. And this is one of those times. I originally took a bounty for this game a few days ago thinking, yeah, I'll just do a quick one-off. I'll just collect a small bounty on this, get a free copy of the game, maybe play it somewhere down the line in like 6 months or a year, whenever. Well, I guess the universe had other plans. Because first of all, Twitch was kind enough to change around the way that bounty verification works and not tell anybody. To just quietly update the bounty board FAQ without sending out an email to tell us to read the FAQ again. So I had to redo the bounty again yesterday. And then today, I had been planning on playing a different game on PC, which shall remain nameless because I don't want to get anyone disappointed that I wasn't able to play it, because it turns out it does not play nice with my operating system. So I had to choose a fallback option, and, well, what have I been playing the past couple of days? Ghost of Tsushima. It's right there. What have I never played before that I could play for the first time? Ghost of Tsushima. So here we are again, playing a game that I did not plan on playing, and I didn't have any intention to make it a regular thing, but I guess at this point, why am I trying to fight against the universe? So, today we're going to be playing Ghost of Tsushima again, and since I lack any other contingencies at this point, I guess I'm just going to continue playing it for now. Because it's not a bad game. I'm still burned out on the setting. I'm still sick to death of feudal Japan. However, I made a very important discovery yesterday that I think will be able to sustain my interest in this game until we get at least a little bit further into it. I'm not promising I'm going to finish it right away or all in one shot, or that I won't take a break from it if something else happens in the meantime that interests me, but I discovered yesterday that it's possible to just kick dudes off cliffs and into the ocean. And I think that's going to keep this game interesting enough for me to be able to continue working my way through it for at least another day or two. Possibly longer. Because kicking dudes off cliffs never gets old, let's be honest. No, I succeeded this time, Log. It went through this time. Because I was able to get in touch with Twitch partner support and find out what the problem was, and only then was anybody kind enough to tell me that, oh yeah, we changed around the way that bounty verification works, and now you have to actually use the track bounty button in the Twitch streaming dashboard. Whereas before, you could just manually add the phrase hashtag sponsored to the stream title, and as long as the game was set to the correct game that you were streaming, the bounty would be automatically verified by their detection system. That's no longer the case. Now, apparently, if you don't use the track bounties button, you don't get credit for the bounty. And they never sent out any email notification or anything like that to tell us that they had made that change. They just quietly updated the bounty board FAQ and assumed that everyone would find out. Whereas literally every other major company that provides online services today, Amazon, Google, PayPal, whatever it might be, anytime they make a policy change or a system change that affects users, they send out an email to tell you that they've made the change. They might not necessarily tell you what the change is, but they'll tell you they made one, and they'll link you to their updates so that you can find out for yourself and read about the change. And somehow Twitch continues to act surprised when people yell at them for a lack of communication and transparency. Yeah, well, small wonder. Hey Sisu, welcome! So Log, that's the deal with that. I did claim the bounty on the second attempt yesterday. It did get registered correctly, but only after I had to find out in a very stupid and roundabout way that the system had changed. So, this is now no longer a sponsored stream because I'm not collecting any bounties on this today. Bounties are a one-time deal. Well, unless a different, separate bounty gets offered on the same game, which I've only ever seen happen once. I've seen it happen for the Dark Souls 1 remaster, where I was able to take a bounty for the PS4 version, and then a week or so later, I was able to take another separate bounty for the PC version. But that's the exception rather than the rule. I've only ever seen that happen that one time. You know, Log, you say that, but I was half tempted to just play the original PS3 version for the bounty and see if I could pass it off to see if anyone would notice. But upon reading through the terms of the bounty more carefully, it became clear that there would be some unpleasant consequences if I were to pull a stunt like that, so I ended up not doing it. But it did occur to me to try, Log. I did think to. Okay, so we're picking up right where we left off yesterday when my internet connection died. And I guess we need to check the stable. Oh, over there, okay. Oh god, Log. Alright, I guess we better follow the horse prints. Wait a minute, they left the road here. Okay, I guess we're going this way. Well, fingers crossed, Mantis Man. Yeah, the rider knew how to confuse their aim, but the tracks just go in a straight line, so...
これは足立家の馬だな。死んで数日。政子殿、私です。
お主は堺家の。菰田の生き残りはおらぬと聞いていたが、夫は？
武名に恥じぬ見事なお働きでしたが。
Wait a minute. No, he didn't. He got punked by, what's his name, Khan. Lord Adachi was the dude that Khan doused in alcohol and threw a torch at. So, Captain Tuna, thank you so much for the Tier 3 resub. My god, man. Welcome back. Jeez, how are you doing? It's good to see you, and thank you so much for such a high tier of sub.
さようか。なぜここへ？
叔父上が囚われの身に。手を結びましょう。私は叔父上を、そちらは敵を。
足立家はもう終わりだ。対馬の者が手にかけおった。
裏切り。己を守る侍をなぜ？
それはこれから突き止める。
助立ちいたす。
いらぬ。我らの争いに余計な首を突っ込むな。
Dracolon, thank you.
相見たがい。私も残された者の痛みは知っております。
お主まで死んでは申し訳が立たぬ。
死にませぬ。
ついてこい。
Dracolon, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back. Really appreciate your support as well. Oh, that's great, Captain Tuna. Where did you go for vacation? Tell me about it. Oh, she's not going to say anything. Oh, okay.
生き残りを探しておったのであろうな。夫が息子らと菰田へ出立した夜のこと。刺客どもが来たのだ。子供や孫らを姉に託し、二人の息子の嫁らと共に戦ったのだが、多勢に無勢。私だけが生き延びた。
さながら菰田の戦。
私の戦は終わっておらぬ。皆をここに埋めた。一族の眠る場所で。必死に助けようとしたが、皆死角から逃げきれず道端で切り殺された。姉も孫すらも赤子もいたのだ。まだ生まれたばかりの母と子と私がこの手で埋めたのだ。
あるまじきことです。
姉も亡き夫と共に眠りたいはず。北の地で。なれど今は足立の墓に。来い。これから黄金寺へ向かう。
Hey, Nightshade, welcome. Also, why are we going to the Golden
お
Temple?
一人残されるとは。
一人ではない。刺客が生きておる。
罪の報いを与えねば。
奴らがのうのうと生きておるなど、一族の恥。
御身の咎ではない。
この手で成敗せねば顔向けできぬわ。 お主一人で行ってくれ。草原という僧を探し、足立家の顛末を伝えてほしい。
どういうおつもりですか？
やもめの頼みは聞け。草原と話したら甲冑師を見つけろ。修繕を頼んだ鎧がある。お主にくれてやろう。
かたじけない。では
私は寺の裏口で待っておる。
Okay. Sounds to me as though we're about to get another suit of armor.
酒井様、
Ah?
お達者のようで。
Hi, Junshin.
住職殿か？
その実は下男と何ら変わりませんよ。私は純真と申します。この寺が民の助けになればと。
Yami, welcome back.
寺まで赴けない者は有明の野営へ。少ないですが食べ物も備えました。
ありがたい。時に僧を探しておってな。草原という名だ。
境内を吐いておるはずです。
かたじけない。民を頼むぞ。
Sweeping the temple. Oh, that's him.
草原か？
さようで。
酒井と申す。
お侍。何用で？
政子殿からことづてだ。足立家の親方が襲われて他の者は死んだと。
猛虎が？
いや、裏切りだそうだ。
おいたわしや。
戦支度をした奴らが寺に来なかったか？
そのような覚えは。勤めに忙しくしておりますゆえ。政子様ならば喜んでこの寺にかくまいましょう。
手間を取らせたな。
めっそうもない。
甲冑師を探すか？
The hell with that, Yami. I'm not getting paid to beta test an unfinished OS.
から君だけでは飽き足らず身内同士で戦ってたってことだ。
カーンは自分の兄弟と跡目争いもしたらしい。何年も牢に入れた末に毒を持ったんだ。
Tuna, that's fantastic. I'm really glad you got to go on such a nice, relaxing vacation. Now more than ever, I suppose everybody needs a vacation, huh?
うちの鎧は猛虎の武器にも負けません。
政子殿の使いだ。お主が足立家の鎧を直しておると聞いた。
さようです。誠に素晴らしい鎧でございました。取ってまいります。
Hey, Alex, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping in to say hi. It's great to see you. Sturdy armor that once belonged to a son of Lady Masako. Oh, okay. Yup, I guess it has the Adachi colors on it. And it looks like it's not exactly a palette swap. Oh, but it's pretty close. Parts of it are a palette swap. Ah. Reduces all damage. Moderate increase to health. Taking damage grants resolve. Huh. So this is the I want to tank it with my face armor. Hey, congrats, Monotone! That's awesome! Alex, have a good one. Take care of yourself, okay? I guess we could go with the blue sky headband. And we'll take off the thief's wrap, I guess. Yeah, that's all right. I did, Yami, yes. That's what I was just wearing.
2つとないものです。大事になさってください。もしもお気に召さないことがあれば、いつでも直しましょう。その際は素材をお持ちください。
助かった。
Alright, well, let's see if we actually can. Oh, and it gets a helmet now. Okay. Oh, and this version comes with a menpo. Okay, the tier 3 and 4 versions are the same. But then this one has the Date Masamune crescent moon forehead guard. I forget what those are called. Well, okay.
また頼むぞ。
Horrible Hog, I couldn't either. They were well enough suited to the kind of fighting the samurai originally did, but as more and more advanced weapons started making their way into Japan, if you look at the different types of armor that Japanese soldiers wore as history progressed, you'll see that the armor changes and evolves according to what kinds of weapons were in use in Japan at that time. And it goes from stuff like this to much more Western armor with Western helmets and like Western-style breastplates and that kind of thing that are all made of metal rather than just having little pieces of metal woven into them. Alright, she said the opposite side of the temple. Oh. Yeah, I guess I did.
良い具合です。
それは私の長男、重里のもの。
かたじけない。そうと話しました。
何と言っておった。
喜んで寺でかくまうと。
そうして居所を敵に漏らすわけか。ついてこい。
Monotone, that's fantastic. Congratulations, man. That is incredible. Noabad, hello and welcome. Thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back. 66 months. Have I even been streaming for 66 months? That's 5.5 years. No worries, Tuna. Thank you again for the resub. I'm really glad you had a good vacation. And I look forward to catching you next time. Take care. Oh, hi, Dragon. Yeah, I guessed first. I'm not even going to call it a playthrough, because there was a bounty for it a couple of days, and I took the bounty thinking it would be a one-off. But then Twitch was kind enough to change around the way that bounty tracking works, and not tell anyone. So my first attempt at the bounty didn't get verified, so I had to do it again. I did it again yesterday, and then I was going to play a different game today, but that game didn't want to run on my PC, so I ended up falling back to this again. Oh, it means... this.
刺客が来る前に奴が館を訪ねてきた。あの坊主は石膏なのであろう。
そうと決まったわけでは。
ああ、だが疑いたくもなるさ。奴は秋の初めに神館から突然やってきたのだ。
もうこの噂が流れ始めた頃。
だが足立の所領はそうやすやすとは奪えぬ。
そこで戦に乗じた。
あの坊主抜け抜けと。
Yeah, right, Noah Bad.
どうか空腹なんです。
そなたを苦しめた。食事への癒しき欲です。
でも幾日も飲まず食わずで。
純真様に聞け。
Wow, this Sogen guy is pretty suspicious.
草原め、急いでおる。
まるで巣へ戻る狼よ。ここからはしゃがめ。
Oh, okay, we're crouching? This is a stealth mission?
私を利用しましたな。
恐怖心を煽って尻尾を出させたまでおかげで住処に向かっておるぞ。
こちらへ、見られぬように。
I guess it's a stealth mission. Oh, and I guess they're breadcrumbing us with supplies.
誰にも見られておらんな。
隠れて。
見られたか。
いいえ。
And of course, this is why they give us this grass. And more breadcrumbs. Well, not if you don't know how to forage it, horrible hog. Oh, horrible hog, it's never specified what sorts of supplies these are. They might be food, but they could also be just about anything else. They could be like medical supplies or crafting supplies. It's never exactly laid out what they contain.
あれは古宿。
近づきましょう。
こっちだ。
まさかお前生きておる。武士を連れておるぞ。館で仲間を殺した武士だろうな。アホどもめ、わしの肩入れが筒抜けだ。見つけ出してこい。声を抑えてくれ。わしは中で休む。奴らを殺すまで戻るな。
Hey, Reverend, welcome.
坊主は生かせ。他は殺す。
一番手は誰だ?
Oh, okay, we're just gonna do a standoff.
侍の技とやらを見せてみよう。
Oh, and she gets one too during the standoff, okay. Okay. Really like to get rid of the spear guy first, but... Whoops. Ah, come on. Oh, okay. Anybody else still alive? Yes. Not anymore. Man, I really ought to get into the habit of using these kunai. Enemies seem to drop them like candy. And also... how the heck do I turn off those constant reminders about what stance to use? Doesn't look like there's a way.
なぜ足立家を襲った？
わしはただの使い走り。
主は
それを知って何の役に立つ？
己に問われる筋合いはないわ。
政子殿。
私は家族を埋めたのだ。一人をな、幾日もかけて。己など野犬どもの餌にしてくれるわ。
殺してはいけない。主を吐かせねば。
この世は地獄よ。強き者が正さねばならん。邪魔立てするなら殺すまで。
わらびさえもか。
やめよ。
No, he deserved that.
どうせ口を割りはせぬ。
手がかりがいる。糸口を探さねば。あなたは外を、私は中を調べる。
済んだら知らせろ。
There's not really... well, display, I guess. HUD style, show mask, hint screen. I don't think this is it. I think this is just... oh, maybe. I don't think it's that. No, I don't think it's any of those. Ah, we can upgrade the sword.
替えの武具、援軍が来るはずだったのか。飯が尽きている。長くいたのだな。子供を殺した褒美か。これきりの金のために。
Oh, those are coins.
Hmm. 名前と家紋だ。
List of conspirators: Sogen, Sado, Mai, Kajiwara, and Omura.
政子殿に聞くか。
Oh, and actually, I always forget, but we should check under here. And see if there's anything else that we can take. Ah, Tsunami! I see you're familiar with the precepts of Hammurabi.
何か見つかったか。
何者かの名と家紋だ。
確か奴らにもこの家紋が初めて見るものだ。
どこぞの家が乗っ取りを図っているのか。捨ておけません。
私がな。
お一人は無謀です。もし叔父上がいれば、このようなこと決してそのままにはいたしませぬ。お力を、しかる後ご一族の仇を。
いいだろう。志村殿の救出に向かう折には私も参ろう。
かたじけなきお言葉。
ではさらばだ。やることがあるでな。
よし、影。
Oh, yeah, I guess I was, Mantis Man. Thank you. Sorry about that. Thank you for saying something. I was just saying, Tsunami, it's funny how the Hammurabi Code is such an ancient thing, but it sure seems to come into play quite a lot in video games. Yeah, please, say something when that happens, Mantis Man, because I hate talking while I'm muted. Tsunami, it's not so much that, it's that I'm burned out on the setting of feudal Japan because I've played so many games that are set like that. These are comparable to games that are set during World War II, where companies just churn them out because it's such an easy time period to glorify, and you can just make up an infinite number of stories from that era, which unfortunately all end up being basically the same. And if you've played one game set in feudal Japan, you've more or less played them all in terms of the story that you're getting. The gameplay is going to be different. Like, between this and a game like Nioh, there's a whole lot of difference in the gameplay. And a lot more depth in Nioh than here. But I ended up sticking with this only because circumstances just conspired to push me toward this, even though I wasn't quite ready to pick up a game like it yet. And, Tsunami, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but I worked on the official strategy guide to Neo, which ended up getting cancelled because the game got way too big to have a strategy guide. And the guide would have been literally 17 or 1800 pages, of which probably 800 would have just been loot tables, because of the way that game handles its item drops. It's more or less the same setting, Podlesh. The Sengoku period is the Warring States period, and that is feudal Japan. But it's some permutation of the glory days of the samurai, Podlesh, is the point. And usually it's a permutation with a lot of anachronisms. Which I think when Western developers do it, which is the case with Ghost of Tsushima, because Sucker Punch, I believe, is a Western studio, they tend to just expect that their Western audiences won't know enough about Eastern history to be able to spot the anachronisms. Oh, hi, Magnus. Welcome. It is, Mantis Man, yeah. And, I mean, it's to Koei Tecmo's credit that they were able to pack so much content into Neo. It just made it impossible to write a guide for it, because we would have been up to our armpits in lawsuits from people dropping the book on their foot and having to go to the hospital with a medical bill. But Podlish, there aren't any, because that's not a period in Japan's history that they find interesting, or that they can romanticize or glorify. How you doing, Magnus? Good to see you, man. Yeah, Tsunami, the Diablo-style loot system is probably the single biggest factor in killing the guide for that game. Because, like I said, it literally would have been 800 pages of drop tables. And that kind of put us in an impossible position, right? Because do you include that and make a book that's so expensive to produce that no one wants to buy it? Or do you exclude it and have people complain that you didn't include important information? You know, it's like it's lose-lose. Magnus, my condolences on playing Dark Souls 2. Dodging slash. Charge into enemies while sprinting to knock them backward. This is what I wanted to learn. And then... delayed strike. Extra melee and stagger damage. Form a jumping strike from your horse. Oh, to tackle your enemy and inflict stagger damage. Dodge at the last possible moment to perform a deadly counterattack. Well, that does sound useful. Does Terrify do? That might or might not be useful. I guess we're gonna have to get deflect arrows in order to be able to parry spears. Then again, now that we have wind stance, it's not really crucial to be able to parry spears. Well, Tsunami, that's part of the problem with printed books in the era of community websites, is we have to figure out ways to give the book value beyond just the information it contains on the game, or, on how to play the game. Because people tend to rely on community sites for that, so what can you do to give a book additional value? Well, what we do is we do things that the community can't get from the community sites. So we do interviews with the developers, we get exclusive concept art that hasn't been published elsewhere. We get as much specific, unique stuff as we can and pack that into the books. We try to, like with the Bloodborne book, we shipped it with a code packaged with each book to give you a custom PS4 theme for Bloodborne. So that kind of thing. And I've always been a proponent of, like, special edition limited print runs with, like, just above and beyond ridiculous quality. Like, I half-jokingly suggested to one of the bosses at Future Press that we should do a limited run of the Bloodborne book that was bound in leather and that had like embroidery on the cover and a bunch of really ridiculous stuff like that. And he kind of laughed at me and he said, yeah, we'd like to do that if we could, but we'd never even break even on it. And he's right, but those would be sold out in a day. Well, I really appreciate that, Tsunami, and it's not so much about the cut that we get. We get paid fairly even if the book doesn't sell. Like, I got paid for the work I did on the Neo Guide even though that book never came out. Which is one of the things that I really appreciate about Future Press, is that the bosses are really fair. They treat us very well. As long as we put in the effort and the legwork, which of course is the bare minimum that they should expect of us anyway, they're very good to us. And it's not even the first time that I got paid for a project that ended up getting canceled or that just got stuck in limbo and never came out. So they're really good about that. It's more that they need to earn a certain amount of money to keep the company running. And if they can't keep the company running, then we're all out of a job. So it's one of those situations where, like, I want people to support Future Press so that the company can continue operating. Because it's a good company, and lots of great people work there. And the bosses are good guys, and the other writers are good folks. And they're one of the last companies that are doing print strategy guides in this decade, this era. And it's a dying art, and I would like to see it continue for at least as long as we can preserve it. Oh, Tsunami, if your only concern is FromSoft prospering, you don't need to worry about that. FromSoft is not going anywhere anytime soon. They can pretty much coast on the reputation of the Souls games alone now. And as long as they don't pull a CD Projekt or, an Inafune, they'll be fine. FromSoft is owned by Kadokawa, Tsunami, so they basically have infinite money to play with, and they're not going anywhere. That being said, please continue to buy Future Press books, because we do really appreciate your support, and it helps. Where was I? Hello, Edgy Engine, welcome. No, it did count the second time, but the game that I was going to play today does not want to run on my PC, so I ended up having to fall back to this again anyway. Hi, Ninetails, welcome. I'm not going to call it a playthrough. I'm still not entirely sure I'm going to commit to a full playthrough of this, at least not right away, but... Third Impact, I guess if enough people yell at FromSoft to make another Armored Core game, but you're going to have to get the movement together, or, you know, join the movement already if it exists. Well, that means a lot to me, Tsunami. I really appreciate that, and I'm glad that we were able to provide even a little bit of support for you during such a rough time. How did I get here? Thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back. What do we have for ghost weapons? Oh, I was going to, I was going to go for the assassination perks. There we go. Okay, and then, of course, we need 2 technique points for that. This is going to, I think, be the... This is going to be the most important technique for me to learn next. Especially in conjunction with the firecrackers. Alright, but actually... Sensei and the student. I have a feeling if we complete quest for Ishikawa Sensei, we might gain some ranged upgrades.
Sakai.
Is he going to comment on the armor?
先生、巴の消息は
つかめたが、今のお主ではかなわんな。
巴を鬼とお思いですか。
まあ、誤りではあるまい。あやつに恐れはない。誉れを知らぬ。生まれついての人殺しだ。
覚えがあります。
いや、お主にはわからん。
Yeah, Zyric, it's an archer's hat. Or a hat that was worn by archers among other people. These days in Japan, you see people wearing it during festivals where there's dancing.
猛虎が鍛えておるらしい。おそらく巴もおるはず。
巴が恐れ知らずであれば、良い味方になりましょ
う。恐れ知らずは獣と同じ。
獣では弓を得得できません。
忘れることだ。味方になりはせん。
敵は撃つより味方に引き込むのが得策。
それが猛虎のやり口だ。
いかにも止めなければ。
中山で捕虜が死んでおっただろう。あれは巴が殺めたものだ。初めてではなかろう。
何か事情があるのやも。
事情などあるものか。
Mantis Man, let's see. Oh, wow! What book is this, Mantis Man? If I had to take a guess, it looks like something out of Warhammer. Just a hunch. Never mind some of the stuff that's visible in the background of this image. Yeah, Gorgelan, it does certainly have that effect. And keeping the sun off their neck. The 8th edition Warhammer Fantasy Rulebook. How did I know, Mantis Man?
Koko, 登っていけ。
先生は登れますか？
どうしたもたもたするな。
Oh, just me, huh?
手を貸しますぞ。
Sensei? Wait, what? Did this bastard just teleport? Yes, he did.
登る以外なかったのでは？
いいよ、登れと言っただけだ。お主の鍛錬にな。やだ。
This freaking guy.
猛虎は離れた様子です。
的の近くに足跡があるかもな。
的などどこに？
櫓のそばだ。
まずまずの出来。
矢が落ちたところへ行け。
What did he just shoot?
ほら急げ。
Yeah, that explains it, Gorgelon. Oh, okay. Oh, there's some wood.
人の首を的に見立てたのか。先生、猛虎です。
Oh, okay. Later! Okay, I think that did kill him, because there he is. Oh, and there's a hot spring there. Right, who's still shooting at me? Ah, you! Right, it sounds like there's only a dog left. How did you get there? That dog climbed through the window somehow. Oh. All right.
中の腕だ。
存分に休めましたか。
立ちさばきを観察していたのだ。
猛虎がおるとご承知でしたね。
まあな。
伝えなかったわけは。
あれ式の敵に敗れるようでは巴には歯が立たぬからな。
これは戦だとお忘れですか。
戦を解かれる筋合いはない。これからも腕試しは続けるぞ。
道理で巴に襲われるわけです。
はてさて、巴はどこへやら。
探しましょう。
Oh, he's got the tiger skin sword kit.
ここに足跡が10人かそれ以上。
後を追え。巴を見つけてもたじろぐな。うかうかしておったら死ぬぞ。
次こそ弓をお使いに。
あやつがいればな。
いなかったら。
お主一人で十分ではないのか。
無論です。
よくぞ申した。
Huh? What have we here? Oh, more severed heads.
あやつら。
民を的に弓の稽古とは。
何の罪があるというのだ。
Okay, so actually, we're going to switch to a sticky bomb. Oh, the bees just kill dudes. Well, bees, they're probably Suzumebachi. No, you put that thing away. Is that it? It's just those guys? Okay. So that'll be the leader. And what we can do now is... Later, loser! Oh, he's not dead! There we go. Boy, I really need to increase my kunai capacity here, don't I? They are really good, Mantis Man. I just wish you could carry more of them.
猛虎の中に島の女子はいたか。
やはり島の者命を下してました。
どのような。
先生がどうとか湯がどうとか聞こえたのはそれだけです。面目ない。
外道に技を授けてしまったか。
巴は猛虎を指揮していたそうです。日吉の湯の名も出したとか。
よからぬことを始める気だ。酒井、お主の平日、志村やわしの教えではないな。
猛虎は比類なき強敵です。倒すことを優先したまで。
武士は守りてぞ。追い打ちは野党のすること。
菰田を知らぬゆえ。
見ずともわかるわ。地獄であったであろう。だが次の外道を育てる気はないぞ。
いかにも。外道は一人で十分。
巴が日吉の湯を狙っておるなら備えなければならぬ。よいな。では道場で会おう。
Hey, Bitstorm! So people are expressing dissatisfaction with the fact that a samurai is sneaking around and sniping dudes with a bow from the shadows. I wonder if that's actually something you can control. Like, if I were to have just gone in and done a standoff, I wonder if he would have approved of it. 15% increase to knocking and reload speeds. Well, okay. That's not bad. Honestly, the charm of Kagutsuchi isn't helping us most of the time, so I guess we might as well, we might as well swap it out for this. Ishikawa's traitorous former student Tomoe is training Mongol archers in Hiyoshi. We stopped some from brutalizing a small settlement, but Tomoe is still out there. Meet him at his dojo. No, Ninetales, they don't. They're so attached to the old ways that they refuse to do what they need to do to win. They're not attached to victory so much as they're attached to tradition.
Tomoeの消息は？
日吉の湯の内と外で人が居殺されたそうだ。おかげで村の往来はすっかり減ってしまった。
巴の仕業だと。
適切な場に弓取りを置けば村の孤立などたやすい。
先生が長尾家でお使いになられた平日ですね。
巴は覚えが早いな。
いかにもまるであなたの分身です。
ならばそれを逆手に取ってやるぞ。
いかにして敵を見つけるのです？
己を友へと思え。日吉の人の出入りを掌握するのであれば、どこに兵を置く？
浜への道は数人で足ります。
さよう。
宿の後ろの道に。
いいな。隠れ場もなければ見通しも悪い。わずかな人数で村全体を制すのだぞ。
村の橋を見張る者がいるでしょ
いかにも。
う。村の入り口を兵で固めてはいかがでしょ
もはや街道に人はおらぬぞ。兵を置くだけ無駄だろ
う。村の南の道は上り坂。弓を射るには最適かと。
筋がいいではないか。見込みがあるな。では参るぞ。
Reach the coastal road. That way, huh? Actually, can we just... Your companion will be left behind. Come on. That's cheesy. I can't take him. Welcome back, Monotone. Yeah, Monotone, but like I've said before, it's all for the sake of, telling the story that the writer wants to tell, regardless of whether or not they skirt historical accuracy in the process. What the?
酒井様、志村様はご健勝で？
今は猛虎に囚われておいでだ。
ご心配なく。辛抱強いお方ですから。戦の技量に優れ、さらに和歌まで。酒井様も和歌を？
そのような暇はないな。
戦の時こそ読まなくては。一首読めば心は落ち着き、邪念も振り払えるはずです。
心の平穏か。
さようです。ちょうど良い場所が火事場近くの崖の上にあります。そういった場所を見つけましたら、ぜひとも対馬の美しさを歌になさってください。
戦火を免れたかようなところが他にもあるだろうか。
鳥を探すのです。導いてくれるでしょう。
Okay. Headband of Serenity. Alright, well, at the moment I have more immediate and pressing concerns, but...
巴には他に何を？
余さず教えた。
長尾家を去った言われさえも。
伝えて、そろそろだ。用心しろ。
Keep an eye out for Mongols. I don't see
罪なき
them.
者を奴らめ。
人殺しを三途の川に送ってやるとするか。
Oh, I see. Yeah.
巴はおりません。
進むぞ。
罪なき者まで殺めて、巴は島民としての誇りまで捨てたのか。
猛虎があやつに約束したのは権力、富、地位。ここでは得られぬものだ。
己の出自を疎んじておったということか。
大主は優しすぎるな。
優しさは強みです。武士にとっても。
誰の教えだ？孫子か？
叔父上です。慈悲の心は仇にあらずと示してくださいました。
志村殿が情けをかけた者は害なき者のみ。過つなよ。
Okay, that's everyone and everything. Ah. Oh, the bridge near the coast. That would be up high, I think, right?
Take shoot.
Okay. Sensei. Oh, okay. We're just doing this, huh? God, all these enemies just have kunai, kunai, kunai. Nothing but kunai. Chikawa, who the hell are you even shooting at?
蛇の住処もあと一つ。来い。
Okay. What? Oh, okay, we're going this way, so we probably need to cross the bridge.
巴はいかにして弟子に？
父親の粗末な夢だけ持って道場に現れ、帰ろうとしなくても。
追い返そうとは？
したぞ。だが次から次へと的に矢を当てようと。まったく度肝を抜かされたわ。
鍛えていたのでしょう。
構えろ。あれでは戦に向かんだ。だが矢を外すことをためらう。どうせ私は。
天賦の才か。
I love how I'm having a conversation with him, but he's like 300 feet above me, and I can't see him. And we've been separated somehow. And now I'm not allowed to run. There we go. Beat the Mongols.
Huge wish wish.
How many of them are there? Ah! That's why. Okay, it's just those three left, I guess. Thanks for making yourself such an obvious target. Oh, there's the leader. Ah, thanks for the opportunity. What? Alright, fine. Oh, okay. Ishikawa just kills him.
Nagao Hironori. 賊に殺されたはずでは。
昔の話だ。
優れた弓取りだったと聞きます。弟子だったのですか。
いや、すべて巴のデタラメだ。
すべてではないでしょう。
疑心暗鬼にさせるための策だ。日吉を守れるのはわしら二人しかおらんからな。
ならば信じましょ
う。村の守りを練らねばならん。手はずが整ったら道場に来い。
He's certainly ice cold, Tsunami.
よし、いい子だ。
Charm of Precision. Moderate increase to arrow damage. Half-bow die. Minor defense charm. Is retraining Mongol archers for an attack on Hiyoshi Springs. The sensei is filled with remorse for teaching her. His guilt will save no one. Our only recourse is action. Wow, Tsunami. I guess you could say that. Honestly. Grapple hook, huh? Boy, we're gonna really end up playing Sekiro by the time this is said and done. What are we looking for? Oh, we're gonna meet him at the dojo, I guess. Fast travel on a... Oh, right, because we're still in a cutscene. Oh, the leader didn't even have anything. Okay, in that case... Oh, he's over here.
Sakai. 手遅れになる前に日吉の湯を巴から救うぞ。
なぜ日吉に固執するのでしょう。
あれはわしの故郷。滅ぼすことで力を示したいのだ。恥を知らぬな。
なれと地の利は我らに。軍勢だろうが退けられましょう。
または村を猛虎にくれてやる。巴は勝利に酔いしれ、用心を忘れる。その隙を叩く。
村を犠牲にするとおっしゃるのですか。
その価値はあるであろう。
それでは巴と同じです。
確かにな。巴は北から来る。そちらに注力しよう。
これより高台に行き、矢を置き。
酒井、聞こえたか。一夜一冊。
Okay, fine.
やはり打ち手を放ってきよったか。
我らを狙うにしては数が少ない。
あるいは時を稼いでおるのか。
日吉の湯が襲われている。
行くぞ。わしが死んだらお主が巴を殺してくれ。
心得ました。
巴はお主も殺し、わしの技を滅ぼす気だ。
さようなことは決してさせません。巴はどこを狙う。
村の裏手の滝の近く。あそこは手薄だ。
猛虎より先につけば備えもできましょうが、果たして。
難しいであろうな。
Yeah, Tsunami, I don't know if it's just the amount of damage the bow does by default or the charm I just equipped, but it seems as though
お主らここへ。
the bow is one-shotting dudes.
猛虎が日吉に向かっておる。
皆を宿に集めて隠れておれ。敵はわしらが。
はい、そのように。
ここは見晴らしが良い。挟み撃ちの心配もなさそうだ。急がねば地の利をどう生かす。何もないか。
ありものを使うまで。蜂の巣か。
足止めになるな。
草むらに猛虎を誘い込むか。
火の矢は持っておるか。
Flaming arrows.
樽で痛手を与えられるやも。
火の矢を持て。わしらまで燃やすでないぞ。
Shot by the half bow, ignites enemies' cloth and dry grass. Oh, we get 4 of those. Flaming arrow capacity. Ah, okay. Predator hide, huh?
ならば下がっていてください。
備えろ。猛虎が来るぞ。
奴らです。
よし、わしの弓術を解くと見るがいい。降りてくるぞ。殺せ。
一夜一冊で参る。
Oh.
まずまずの出方。
造作もない。
抜かるなよ。街道から来るぞ。
お任せを。巴はどこだ。援軍が。
奴らを冥府に戻してやれ。
Ah, that's probably going to be way too late to hit him.
今ので最後。
Spotting these archers is difficult at
ひとまずは
long distance.
来よったな。
Hey, Engel, welcome.
あれが巴
あやつめ長尾の旗を。
捕らえましょう。
今からでは間に合わぬわ。
腰抜けめ。
いや、バカにしておるのだ。巴の前の弟子が長尾博則だと知っておるのだろう。
弟子ではないと聞きました。どちらです？
かつてのわしは若く傲慢で無情だった。博則はその姿を真似て兵を率いて謀反を起こした。敗れたものの長尾家の精鋭を道連れにしよった。
賊と戦った末死んだのではないのですね。
それは長尾家を守るための作り話。師としての責を問われ、わしは全ての信頼を失った。情けとして指南役のみ降ろされてな。ああ、休日を失わずに済んだと己を慰めたが、見てみろ。こんなものに何の価値がある。
巴にも聞かせたのですか？
わしが再び弓を教える意味を知ってほしかった。結局あやつにも裏切られたがな。
博則の罪も償えず、巴の心も変えられず。しかし日吉の民を救ったのは確かです。
新たな弟子と共にな。
金田の木に来てくだされ。
ああ、無論だ。だが巴の後も追う。必ず捕らえねば。
承知しました。
Okay. Tsunami, I wouldn't give me that kind of praise just yet. I'm a long way from being an arrow-slinging madman. The Shadow Samurai. Choose a new ghost weapon. Well, considering that I've been gravitating toward a stealth playstyle, I guess I should probably go for the smoke bombs. Temporarily blind enemies caught in their blast. Smoke lasts longer before disappearing. Smoke bomb fumes restore some of your health. Oh, we're adding the Weedawana to the smoke bombs. Are we? Well, the second upgrade to these is pretty useful from the sounds of it. The third upgrade probably isn't. Let's see. The Curse of Uchitsune. Sounds like a musician in Hiyoshi Springs. I should speak with him. Explosive arrows and a longbow. Don't mind if I do. Got a defense charm, which I keep forgetting to... Storming Falcon, half-bow die. A new gift is available. Okay. %15% chance for enemy arrows to deal no damage. Okay, well. Oh, for God's sake, Monotone. Really? Igor, thank you so much for the gift sub to Orion's belt buckle. I really appreciate that. Welcome, Igor. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Right, that's the merchant. Where is the musician? He's over here somewhere. Oh, good. They made it. Over here? Oh, I hear him.
討ち常は悪心から罪なき民を殺したという者もいれば、天狗に呪いをかけられたからだという者も。いずれにせよ、討ち常の魂は罪を償いたいという意志。
Oh wait, no, he's over here now. Ah!
さあこちらへ。討ち常公の伝承でございます。
Oh, this dude's here again. It's the same guy. It's Yamato.
古のこと、翼持てる悪鬼ありて災いをなす。代理討常公を召されり。討常神のかごせし弓を持つ東大一の弓取りになり。再び悪鬼こしたれば、弓をひっつかみい落とさんとて立ちに蹴り。狙い誤たず山はるか雲をつかんと飛ぶ行きて。討ち常放つただ一子真の像を抜きたり悪鬼地に落ち末路の息を討ち常公に吐きつけるほどなく討ち常随所に悪鬼の姿見えれば明賀の弓で余さず入れども人の叫びのみ聞こゆいらるるは皆人なり討ち常公ついに捕らえられ死刑ならんと覚えども帝哀れにおぼしめす討ち常対馬へ流されて幾とせの後事切れる覚える者もわずかなり悪鬼を打ちしかの弓は対馬の島の者隠し弓が待つのは名人かはたまた呪いの生贄か
Yeah, Train to Hype Town, it's an interesting and also...
良い弓のようだ。
お気をつけくだされ。かの弓は求める者を闇に誘うと申します。
覚えておこう。だがどこを探せばよいのだ。
心を鎮めるため、討常公は海辺へ行き、青い紫陽花の中を散歩していたとか。
Oh, blue hydrangeas,
手がかり
okay.
になりますかな。
It's an interesting and also budget-friendly way to present a cutscene. And also, I hope you'll all forgive me for just a moment, but, I've just finished the last of the water in my pitcher, and I need to go refill it, so... give me just a moment, I will be right back. I want to make sure that I can keep myself properly hydrated, or else that stupid chatbot will show up again. So I will be right back. Alright, thank you for your patience, everybody. I am back. Alright, let me see. It looks like I have some catching up to do on chat. Let's take care of that first. Ah! Corporate Express! You found me through the Dark Souls 3 playthrough, the one on YouTube that everybody complained about because I was smart and used a crossbow to handle situations from a safe distance. That one? Well, if you enjoyed that, then I'm happy to have you here. I'm, of course, not happy to have Motorcycle Guy, but... Thank you for joining us, Corporate Express. I'm glad you were able to find your way here. Anybody who can tolerate my playstyles is always welcome. How are you doing, Corporate Express? I hope all is well. Thank you again for finding your way here and dropping by. Oh, no kidding. Was Dark Souls 3 your first Souls game, Corporate? It was. Okay. Have you played any of the other ones since then? Alright, what were we doing here? Oh, okay, we had to search the Hiyoshi coast for blue flowers. Oh, we're actually apparently not that far away from this objective. Oh, you haven't finished it yet either, so you must have found that playthrough relatively recently then. If you're still working your way through DS3 and DS3 is your first Souls game, you must have been introduced to it relatively recently. Or did you just find it a long time ago and never get around to finishing it? Here we are, blue hydrangeas.
胞子が言っていた青いアジサイ、この近くだ。
Oh, July this year, so very recently. That would have been only a couple of months ago. Okay.
妙だ。あの岩、隙間が。
Okay, so the bow clearly isn't here. What do you think of it so far, Corporate? I mean, you must have been enjoying it at least a little bit if you're here. I mean DS3, not my playthrough specifically.
青い花に囲まれた小島。弓はここにありそうだ。
An island surrounded by blue flowers. Painting acquired. It's too bad we can't enlarge this a little further. Okay, so this, I guess, is a... First of all, it's a very Japanese-style painting. Wow. Okay, it's a painting of a fairly long and narrow peninsula ending in what looks like some rocks, pointing toward an island overgrown with these blue hydrangeas and Japanese pine trees. You love it. It's amazing. You haven't played that many games, but it's one of your favorites so far. Really, Corporate, are you relatively new to gaming in general?
これが内常の墓。
Uchitsune's resting place. Okay, well, I guess we probably should pay our respects. That did nothing, I guess. Only had a PC for like a year, a bit shorter than that. Okay. Corporate, if you'll forgive my curiosity, and I have no business asking this, so you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but, You sound fairly young. It sounds as though if you've only had a PC for about a year and you're fairly new to gaming, I am guessing that you either... Oh, okay, I see. I'm guessing you either only recently, acquired a PC due to, having a new job. Oh, God.
これ以上呪いの弓を探すな。死ぬことになるぞ。
Oh, okay.
天狗の面をかぶっておった。それにあの戒め、油断はできんな。
Penny or Shadow, welcome! No, it did. It worked the second time because I was able to get in touch with partner support and find out what the problem was and why it didn't work the first time. Alright, we need to find an island. Wait a minute. No, that's not it. Well, I guess we're following the hydrangeas. Ah, okay, corporate. Yeah, that's about what I thought. I would have probably guessed 18, 17 or 18 maybe. But somebody just out of high school and who maybe just had the means become available to them to purchase a PC of their own. Since you mentioned you hadn't played many games, that tells me that either you're young and you just haven't had the opportunity yet to try many games, or that alternatively maybe you were somebody older who just got into gaming late. I was just curious. I had no other reason for being interested in that information, corporate, so I hope you'll forgive my idle curiosity, but it doesn't affect the fact that you're welcome here. It has no bearing on that. I just want to be clear. I was just curious. You are welcome, corporate. I'm happy to have you, and I really appreciate that you that you enjoyed that playthrough of Dark Souls 3. Because I got a lot of complaints about it, and particularly about the way that I approached it. Because Igor, thank you so much for the gift sub to Corporate Express. That was incredibly kind of you. Also, wait, what? Oh, these are bandits fighting Mongols. Well, no need to get involved here. Oh, actually, I guess I might have to. Okay, yup, I see blue hydrangeas on that island, so that's gotta be our target. Oh, is that everyone? I guess that's everyone. Oh, and actually, it looks like the quest marker is pointing us there, so that answers that. Ah, lovely flowers. It looks like there's some more over there. I don't really need the flowers for anything. Their only use seems to be for cosmetic modifications to your equipment, but... Yeah, Corporate, it's great to have you, and if you have any questions or anything, if there's anything that you'd like to know or anything you need, you're always welcome to ask. You probably already figured this out from watching that playthrough of Dark Souls 3, but I'm very community-focused. And here on Twitch, I'm very chat-focused, so... Yeah, okay, there it is. Looks like we've got a ways to go before we can reach it, though. Monotone, actually, you're not far off. I mean, we are on the coast. I probably should put on the traveler's attire, actually. So that we clear off more of that fog of war. Okay, yeah, wait a minute, hang on. Okay, so there's no place here that we can actually warp to. So we just have to keep going. There certainly doesn't seem to be any way down to that beach. Oh, is that a Sashimono banner? I guess not. Okay, well, now we need to find a way down. Oh, Corporate Express, you're making me blush here. Hey, Drizzt, hello! It has been a while. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. How are you holding up? Is everything okay? Alright, it looks like there's a path leading down. Mending Rock Shrine. Okay, so that's why those torii are there. Maybe we should do the shrine first. These torii gates lead to Mending Rock Shrine, Sanctuary of Okuni-nushi, Kami of Medicine. Okuni-nushi was also one of the deities that was supposed to have founded Japan. Oh, and we bow to the frog statue. Ah, look at that. And that summons a bunch of frogs. I don't know what that does, if anything, but... Neo Shadow, I'm going to at least continue playing it while I look for something else. Right, what the heck? Oh. Hoboken? Really, Drizzt? Well, I'm glad that it was nothing serious that kept you away. Oh, wait, what? How the... Okay. Oh, there was another... Okay, I see. It looks like we're supposed to climb down here? Wait, no. I see. No, Neo Shadow, as much as I appreciate that, if a viewer sends me a game, that as much as obligates me to play the game. And I'm really particular about what I play, and as we learned with the Dark Souls 2 playthrough on YouTube, I need to have the final say in these matters. Because if I get stuck playing something that's that I'm not enjoying or that makes me miserable, it's a bad experience not just for me, but for everybody watching. And I don't want to do that to people, and I also don't want to take the risk that somebody will spend their hard-earned money sending me a game that I turn out not to enjoy, or not to want to play in the first place. And I don't want to put people in that position, and I don't want to end up in that position. So, for that reason, as much as I appreciate the intent, that's why I don't have a public Steam wishlist or anything like that. Oh, just a you mean just a suggestion, Neo Shadow? Yeah, you can give me suggestions. But the best place to do that, Neo Shadow, is on our Discord. Just post the link in the Discord and tag it to me. Okay, so that's the goal. That's the shrine. What's this way? Oh, nothing. Okay. This is just a collapsed path. Oh, yikes. Ugh! Okay, I see. Wait, no, Ah, hello, Boisterous Nugget! There's another username I haven't seen for a long time. How are you doing? That's alright, Neo Shadow. We all have those days. Alright, it looks like we're supposed to... Yes, okay. Rim's motorcycle game. I've never heard of that one, Boisterous, but I hope you're enjoying it. Oh, there are, there would appear to be falcons just chilling on the cliffs. I suppose that makes sense. No normal human could ever make it down here, that's for sure. Okay, this must be a way back up. Oh, well, someone clearly did make it down here. Because somebody put a makeshift bridge across that gap, and that one. Well, Train to Hype Town, if it makes you feel any better, it's all self-serving. There's a protection charm in it for me if I make it out here. Although, how good it is going to depend on the situation, because the last one I got from one of these shrines was very situational. You build your own motorcycle with repairs. Okay. Charm of Okuninushi. Slowly recover health while out of combat. Well, that's not terrible. Although it doesn't synergize very well with the Kagutsuchi charm we got before. Alright, I wonder, can we fast travel anywhere near here? No, we can't. Oh, good luck, Drizzt! Good luck with everything. I really hope you're able to find a job sometime soon that suits you and that you enjoy. In the meantime, I guess you could always just sell NFTs. As long as you're not buying them, you can ride that train until the market dries up and that whole bubble collapses. I'm half kidding, Neo Shadow, if that wasn't clear. Oh, can we get down this way? It looks like we might be able to. And if we can get down from here... What? Okay, that's just stupid. That's some Dark Souls nonsense right there. Come on. Neo Shadow, I don't understand it either. But what I do understand is that it caters to some sort of consumerist desire that I guess people just have. And I don't know, if people want to buy a picture of a stick figure that I drew, I'm happy to sell it to them. You can have it. I'll give you the rights. I'll even autograph it for you if you want, for no extra charge. Yeah, Train to Hype Town, it seems more like the sort of thing that you would want to swap in. Non-fungible tokens, Drizzt. It's basically a piece of electronic property. It's... I guess the best way I can describe it is that it's sort of a microtransaction, except you're the one who owns the content that you're selling. Like, if you take a photograph and you sell it online as an NFT, you get paid for it typically in some kind of electronic currency or another. I think usually it's Ethereum is what people typically use for those transactions. And you just sell the image and also the rights to the image. So you take that photograph and you sell it as an NFT, and then whoever you sell it to owns the rights to it, so they can use it however they want. You know, they can chop it up and Photoshop it and replace your face with a woman's face or something, whatever they want to do, and they'll have the right to do that. And you make however much they were willing to pay. Well, Gorgelon, I mean, I've heard of people who, like, mass-produce NFTs, who just make tons of them and sell them for $10, $15, $20 each. And if you sell 100 NFTs a month for $20 each, you've made $2,000. So, mostly I hear of people doing it as a side hustle, like, as a way of just making a little bit of extra cash to help augment their grocery budget, is probably the most practical way that you would use it. And I've been considering dipping my foot in the water there myself and seeing if anybody is interested in buying whatever media that I have to produce. I can't imagine I'd be able to make anything genuinely good, but beauty is in the eye of the beholder, after all. Okay, Corporate Express, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate your joining us today. I'm glad you could make it. I'm glad you found your way here. And it was a pleasure meeting you. I look forward to seeing you again sometime soon, hopefully. And I take it you must be in a time zone fairly close to mine if you're on your way to bed now. So, good night. Wow, okay, so this dude got wrapped up in a fishing net and butchered. That monk who shot at us, we're probably going to have to fight a duel with him before we're allowed to get to this island. Drizzt, you don't necessarily need creative talent. I mean, if you've got a digital camera, all you have to do is go out and take photos of interesting things. and sell them as NFTs, or else draw pictures of stuff that happens during your D&D campaigns.
青い花が咲く山か。弓はここに違いない。
A mountain surrounded by blue flowers. Oh god, Monotone. Well, I don't think I would want to overcharge. I mean, unless somebody were willing to pay that. If somebody were going to pay me $3,000 to make a quick cooking video... Train to Hype Town, I have not, no. Not random corpses. At shrines and cemeteries, yes, but... Okay, so this could be anywhere. This is just a mountaintop with a bunch of rocks and a lighthouse in the distance. And that's it. Search Yoshi for the mountain. Okay, well, they do give us a general distance that we have to travel. There's this guy again.
何者だ。何を言いたい。
はないと思え。弓を追うでないぞ。
All right. Search for the mountain. Ah! And actually, in this case, we can fast travel back here.
打ちつねは悪心から罪なき民を殺したという者もいれば、天狗に呪いをかけられたからだという者も。いずれにせよ、打ちつねの魂が罪を償いたいという一心で、日吉をさまよ。
Oh, okay. We need to go the opposite direction. Up there, huh? Oh, we can get up this way. All right. Yeah, Monotone, I'm not sure anybody actually pays that. But if someone were even willing to offer me $20 for a photograph or something, I would happily sell the rights to a photo for 20 bucks. Yeah, Hype Town, especially because it seems like you can just enter Legends mode anytime from the menu. Oh, okay, we're already here. Yeah, that sounds like typical Capcom edgy engine. I've never played Dragon's Dogma, and I don't really even know the first thing about it. So, unfortunately, I can't offer you a meaningful opinion on it. Ah, there are our blue hydrangeas.
この方向だ。
It's not bad, Drizzt. I wasn't really ready to pick it up and start playing it, but there was a bounty for it on Twitch's bounty board, and that involved giving me a copy of the Director's Cut edition of the game for free. And it's normally a $70 game, and they were also paying a couple of days' worth of grocery money for me to show it to my viewers, so... I figured, well, if it's only going to be a one-off, sure, I'll do it. And then it ended up, through circumstances not entirely within my control, turning into not a one-off. Collect. Oh god, Monotone.
その弓を持てば最後まで死に取りつかれることになるぞ。
Oh, okay. I figured we'd have to fight him. Oh, and now I'm covered in blood. Alright, hang on, because if we're gonna do this... we're going to need something a little bit better suited to frontal confrontations. Oh, for goodness sake. Alright, hang on. Oh, hey, Don Kiwi! Extremely unbalanced. Yeah, Driz, these kinds of games are always balanced around the single-player experience, and any kind of multiplayer or co-op is always an afterthought. It's never worked into the core design. Wow, okay, oh, they did, Driz? Oh, okay. Oh, parrying that is a dodge. Ah, man. No time to heal. So these duels, I guess, are really all about your ability to parry. There we go. Wait, what? I died too? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. We got a longbow. High damage and zoom, but long draw time, and you can't crouch while aiming. I mean... yeah, okay. Doesn't really do that much more damage than what we've got. Oh, but it lets us zoom in quite a lot more. Few upgrades. Ah, okay. We might be able to upgrade this to rank 3. Also, it looks like the upgrades don't change its appearance at all. Oh, okay, Cryon Lord. I see. And we got explosive arrows. Shot by the longbow. Explodes after impact, igniting bystanders. Blast it. Weapons and ammo. Fire arrows. Explosive arrows. Wait, no, heavy arrows. Shot by the longbow. Pierces helmets and can knock enemies backward. Shot by the half-bow. Boy, they really don't want to give you any additional arrow capacity for this, do they? Okay, well... let's go to Hiyoshi. And #1 priority is going to be more explosive arrows, because I have a feeling those are going to be pretty good. Ranged capacity upgrades. Explosive arrow. Yeah, Drizzt, I just wish they gave you more ammo capacity. All right. I wonder if there's a place where we could go to farm predator hides. Sell a couple of those. We need 70 iron, though, for the upgrade to the Tanto. Alright, I would like to upgrade the longbow, please. We need 400 supplies.
またいつでもお越しください。
さあ、うちの道具を見ていってください。何か入り用で？
I wish there was something else we could sell. We can't sell kunai, unfortunately. Which I would like to be able to do, because we seem to just wind up to our armpits in kunai. Alright. Well, sure, Cryon Lord, but there are plenty of other ways to insta-kill enemy generals. You can throw a level 3 sticky bomb at them. You can do 2 critical attacks to them.
これでハヤブサをも落とす一夜を放てるでしょう。恐れながら素材が足りないようです。
What do we need for this? 100 bamboo, 30 U, 450 supplies. Yeah, Drist, I've been focusing on ghost weapons as well, but the kunai, it seems like every other enemy drops kunai. I don't use them all that much, because I don't find them as useful as the sticky bombs, but it seems like all enemies want to drop his kunai. Alright, what do we have for the bow? Noble crane. That's it, huh? We've got a black and red motif. And the original motif for Tadayori's armor appears to be fish scales, which I'm not terribly fond of. This one has a bamboo theme, bamboo and dragonflies, it looks like. I'm not terribly fond of any of these, but the Summer Ocean one looks the least garish, so I guess we'll go for that. And I'm not terribly fond of this, really. Doesn't much match what we've got, but... It does match it a little bit better than... Wait, what? Oh, do we have to... Summer Ocean, okay. There we go. And then I guess... Huh? Yeah, Cryon Lord, it does seem like it's not a very balanced game. I will agree on that. Okay, where do we view... And where do we equip? Yeah, where and how do we equip this? When looking at bows, there's a prompt for bow options. Oh, okay. Longbow. I see. Thank you. Okay, yeah. This is not well matched to anything we're wearing, but it's at least a little bit better matched than the red motif. Alright, well, we should probably save. Oh, and we have a technique point that we can spend as well. Yes, Hype Town, it is. Alright, ghost weapons. Oh, we probably should save up for this. That's not terribly important. However, blinding dust. I think we should get that, and then we'll save up for the remainder of the skills that I need. Okay, what else is left for us to do here? Okay, we're going to... No, amateur! I just ended up having to fall back to this as a last resort because the game I was planning on playing today does not want to run on my, my PC. Oh, 100 supplies. Okay, there she is.
ジン、こっちに来い。
政子殿、ご家族の仇について何か？
形状の中に貞夫の名を見つけた。そやつは草の村長だ。
草は足立家の領地。なぜ刃を向けた？
恩知らずの裏切り者だからだ。夫が奴を村長に選んでやったというのに、あろうことか恩を仇で返すとはな。あの忌まわしき夜、奴は草から逃げたと聞いた。
あなたが生きていたからか。
貞夫は悪知恵の働く男だが、弟の八郎は能なしだ。寺の近くで食料を運ぶ姿を見かけたな。
おそらく隠れて兄に届けるのでしょう。
八郎をひっ捕らえてくれるわ。
Igor, I don't want to say because I don't want to get people disappointed.
見失う前に出立するぞ。
We'll see,
宿での
Driz.
剣があったゆえ、寺においでとは思いもよら
I
ず。
was already not ready to,
見張るついでに一族を弔ってやりたかった。
すでに葬儀は済ませたのですか。
犯人を殺すまで辛抱する。
父上が死んだ夜に別れを告げたのですが、痛みは癒えました。
埋葬はしたぞ。それで十分だ。今はね。
食事は毎日とっておられるのですか。
ああ、昨日は米と魚を少し。
若い武士でも腹を満たし腕を休ませねばなりませぬ。
お主、この私を年寄り扱いするの。
めっそうもない。
腕は動く。心配は無用だ。そろそろ八郎に追いつく頃だ。
Driz, I was gonna say, I wasn't ready to play a game like this just yet, but the bounty that was available on it and the fact that I had an opportunity to get the game for free were enough to, convince me that I shouldn't waste the opportunity.
この道を行ったのでしょう。どちらも人が通っておる。調べてみましょう。近くにおるはず。
Search for Hachi. Oh, well, that leads to a shrine. So I'm sure he didn't go that way. What? Oh, but this also leads... okay. Turn to the search area? Goodness sake. Okay. I guess that is the way we're supposed to go. I don't see anything obvious that we should be looking for.
Ah, そこにおる男。荷車。
あれが八郎、貞夫の弟だ。
動いた。
では後をつけるぞ。近づきすぎて見つかるなよ。
おとなしくしていろよ。お前も餌が欲しいだろう。
Ringo? The word Ringo in Japanese means apple. He named his horse Apple.
今日は散歩日和だな。もし猛虎に出くわしでもしたら逃げ切ってくれよ。
And it looks like they are going to run into Mongols.
先客だ。
あまり顔を出すでないぞ。
食べ物、飲み水、もろもろです。見せろ。ああ、こちらです。酒をよこすって話だ。持ってきたか。まだです。ですが、お客人に贈り物が。
話しておるな。
渡しておこう。
文を渡したのか。
では、またいつもの慈愛に。
荷車はいい。馬を追うぞ。
八郎、間抜けな男よ。村長の弟だぞ。
間抜けに変わらん。
でも奴の酒はうまいんだ。
諦めろ。今日は文しか持ってないぞ。
それはお前の命よりも大事だ。届け損ねれば村長に殺されてしまうぞ。
サダオは家族思いだな。
ろくな一族ではないぞ。いとこは族だしな。
北の村が不作になった時、騒乱が起きたことを覚えてるか？抗う村人を殺した族は誰に雇われたと思う？
知ってる、サダオだろ。
卑怯な。
やはりな。
お前も喋りすぎると族に襲われるぞ。
Oh, these are all enemies. Somehow she teleported ahead of us. Amazing.
氷の家、族が固めておる。
サダオの親族だ。本人は中におろう。
まだわかりませぬ。
何？すぐにわかるさ。
What? Oh, okay. Strike the target with an explosive blast. Okay. Wow! Oh, and they can damage me when I set them on fire. Incredible. Oh, and we can switch bows on the fly. Hey, Sugar Crow, welcome! It's good to see you!
ムクロに尋ねることはできませぬぞ。
中に人がおる。そやつに聞くさ。
私が話します。サダオからの文、八郎が渡したもの。隠れ場はわからぬか。
Hina, word of my involvement in the Adachi massacre has gotten out. I'm sure it didn't come from you. You know the danger of talking, not only to my life, but yours as well. Remain hidden and silent till I send for you. Trust in my cousins, their loyalty to me, and skill with the blade. If you meet anyone bearing this moan, take your own life. All my love, Sado. No, Mantis Man! Those are like grenades, not arrows.
お主は
ヒナ、サダオの妻だ。
Sugar Crow, thank you so much for the gift sub to Hype Town.
ここに決まっております。
サダオ、
わかりません。 嘘をつくな。
お控えよ。まずここを立たねば。
館に連れて行くしかないな。私を殺すつもりでしょ。
何も案ずることはない。
Charm of Resolve. Oh, eh. Lady Masako and I are on the hunt for Headman Sato, one of the conspirators behind her family's murder. Masako has captured Sato, his wife, hopeful she'll reveal where the traitor is hiding. I fear for the woman if she doesn't talk soon. Meet Masako at the Adachi estate. Alright, well first we're gonna search this area for supplies. Oh, wait a minute, we've already been here. I recognize this place. So we've probably got everything there was here. Because it doesn't look like supplies or consumables, crafting materials respawn at all. Yeah, I don't see any. Okay. Oh, the iron hook, that's ready, I guess.
ジン、来たか。
政子殿、裏切り者の所在は聞き出せましたか？
聞こうとしても、あの女メソメソと泣きよってな。
仕方ありません。
責めたくもなるわ。それとも和コードの魅力で落としてみるか？女は中だ。
お待ちを。
酒井様、政子様に殺されてしまいます。目を見ればわかるのです。
お主の無事は受け合おう。手を貸してくれるなら。
知ってることは全て話しました。
八郎が文の運び手ならばどこかで貞夫と会うだろう。うかうかしておったら政子殿に先を越されるぞ。
どうかお助けください。
そのためには俺が二人を見つけねば。まずは隠れ家だ。心当たりは？
考えてみます。
忘れてはならぬぞ。貞夫は人を殺したのだ。すぐに戻る。
それで
隠れ家を思い出させておるところです。
何を見返りに？
歩きましょ
う。声が届かぬ場所までな。
貞夫を助けるとヒナに話しました。
できぬ約束をしよって。
ヒナの信用を得たかったのです。
嘘をついたのだな。
救えるならば救いましょう。嘘ではない。
失敗したらどう弁明するのだ？
貞夫の罪は深く、政子殿の裁きに物申す気はないと。
館のあらゆるものが家族が死んだ夜を思い出させる。
父の亡き後、私も里から離れました。家は少しの間で朽ちてしまいます。
これはもう我が家ではない。身内が殺された忌まわしき血が。孫は人形を握ったまま。姉が巻いていた金色の帯にくるまって冷たくなっておった。私はもう誰も守れぬ。復讐に囚われた身ではな。あの音楽が懐かしい。
なんと？
よくここで孫と一緒に曲を奏でたのだ。新しい季節を迎えるたびに。もう二度と聞くことができぬとは
な。Swipe left to play your flute, a family heirloom and gift from your late... Oh, okay. I guess they never explained what the flute was or where it came from, so they have to tell us here. She once said its music had the power to change the weather. Sugar Crow, what band are you referring to there? I probably don't know it, but I'm curious. Whose vinyl did you buy?
礼を言う。
やめて、来ないで。
Oh, okay, Sugar Crow. Yeah, you have told me about them before, yes. And I have heard of them. Well, she's dead.
ヒナ、
視覚を捉えるぞ。急げ。
辺りを調べよう。足跡があるはず。
Man, I can't take my eyes off these stupid NPCs for a moment. Well, they would have had to come in through here. Ah.
こっちだ。
Did this guy just do a 20-foot jump? Because the footsteps just sort of end and then begin again.
なぜヒナが狙われた？
貞夫から遠ざけるためであろう。
すべて筒抜けであったか。
我が館に向かう道中で姿を見られたからな。
あえて見せたのでは？おとりに使ったのですね。
貞夫が来ると踏んだのだ。
なぜ黙っていたのですか？
言えば止めたか？
守ると約束したのです。
Oh, here. That way. That's awesome, Sugar Crow. I'm really glad you were able to get your hands on that. I really hope you enjoy it. Yeah, Train to Hype Town. I guess the killer is a speedrunner.
足跡は一人分。視覚は一人で乗り込んだのか。ヒナが死んだ今、生け捕りにせねば。
助けて。捕まったようだ。
殺させるものか。
血が止まらない。負荷が切られた。こんなところで死にたくない。血が止まらない。助けて。
Okay, those guys are all dead.
Der Mund bei Startler.
So fire arrows are also an instant kill, I guess. Alright, let's see how these wind chimes work. Oh, well, that didn't work at all. Right, maybe wind chimes aren't as useful as I thought.
八郎、貞夫の弟だな。
なぜヒナを殺した？
逃がそうとしたんだ。だけど兄さんのために堅くなに動こうとせず、そしたら叫ばれて、だから仕方なく。
貞夫はどこだ？
悪いが兄さんを裏切るつもりはない。
死んではならぬ。あやつの居所を吐け。
政子殿、ヒナは無駄死にでした。
犯人は我が一族を皆殺しにしたものだ。諦めてなるものか。
八郎は文を届けていた。もしかすると。
何かあったか？
A map belonging to Hachi, brother of Sado, the headman of Kuta Farmstead. It details the supply routes Hachi traveled.
補給路の地図です。
野営に食料を運んでおったのか。貞夫がいずれかに隠れておるやもな。一番近い野営のまとめ役に話を聞け。この地図の意味がわかるはずだ。
あなたは？
ヒナを埋めてやる。せめともの情けだ。後ほど野営で会おうぞ。
Oh, yeah, Sugar Crow, it looks like Cryon Lord beat me to it, but yeah, that's basically what's going on. I wasn't originally planning to play this game, Sugar Crow, but there was a bounty for it on Twitch's bounty board a few days ago, and they were offering a copy of the expanded PS5 version of the game for free, and paying a small amount of money to show it to my viewers, so it seemed like an opportunity I would be a fool to miss.
八郎が持っておった地図を読めるのだろうか。
酒井様、お達者でいらしたか。
Oh, Junshin. I remember him.
純真。まさかお主とここで会うとはな。
ご用件を伺いましょ
う。この地に詳しいか？
野営のまとめ役ですので。
この地図に心当たりは？
食料を届ける者に渡しているもの。ルミンの野営の場所を記してあります。もしやこれは
全てお主が束ねる野営か？
有明では同胞が殺し合っていると聞きますが。
無実の民が食い物にされ、足立家の女子供も殺された。裏切り者を裁かねば。
有明のかがり火台が記してあります。ここに野営はありませんが、噂では賊に乗っ取られているとか。
賊ならば良いのだがな。
政子様がいらっしゃった。お声をかけてあげてください。
Okay.
お手伝いできることは？
Oh, this is okay.
手に入りにくいものが揃ってますよ。
貞夫はかがり火台におるやもしれません。
あれは足立家が有明のため建てたもの。恥すら知らぬ裏切り者め。
奴には手の者がおるゆえ、我らのことも知られましょう。
いいさ。迫る恐怖に震えながら私の到着を待つがいい。
行きましょう。
Yeah, Sugar Crow, it's not a bad game. I don't mind playing it. I just wasn't really ready. It's earlier than I had planned.
酒井様、政子様が菰田の浜の方へ馬でかけていきました。
足立殿とご子息が亡くなった地だ。
浜には猛虎がはびこっていると聞きます。政子様の身が心配です。
猛虎の身の方が心配だ。だがそうだな。助立ちに参ろう。
No, it did, Famine. But the game I was planning on playing today fell through. It wouldn't run. So I had to fall back on this again. Travel to Ariake Lighthouse. Wait, why would we get an NPC dialogue? Pointing us here. Rumored location. A mother's place. Masako was seen riding battlefield. At a beach, a place of unfinished business for her and myself, but Mongols still hold the area. Wait, what? Uda River Bridge. Stance progress. We can't track this. Okay, I guess that means we have... Oh, we can't track it because she's right here with us. Well, that's dumb. Yeah, she was last seen riding at the beach. She's standing right there.
サダオはなぜ裏切りを
私が奴を咎めたからだ。米を盗み飢えた民に売っておった。
クタで米が足りないゆえんでしょうか
証明はできぬ。村はひどいありさまであった。奴は何かを隠しておるのだ。
悪人は隠し事がうまいものです。万兵がおります。
腰抜けは隠れておるか。サダオ、首を洗って待っておる。
Okay, she really likes to go in. And I don't have any more arrows left, so I guess we're doing this Sadao's way. Masako's way. And actually... Yeah, Cryon Lord. And I can't even really blame her. Wow, the parry marker stayed on the shield. Oh, like 6 archers. I'm not sitting still for that. Get out of here. Stupid archers. Oh, okay, you can't kick shield guys. Oh, really? Alright, well, you distract them, and I'll deal with these archers. Later! Boy, just a lot of dudes here. I really wish the camera would stay focused on the one that I'm trying to fight. Sheesh. I don't know, Cryon Lord. There are some bad ganks in Dark Souls, but I don't think Dark Souls has very many ganks that are this bad. She just ran into the tower, didn't she?
館で死ねばよかったものを。
ああ、死にたかったさ。
殺したのですか？政子殿。
奴は私の慕う者を全て殺した。だがなぜだ？くだらぬ復讐のためだとでも言うのか？
菰田の浜で死ねなかったことを私も悔やんでおります。勝ち目のない戦に自ら身を投じたのはそれがたやすかったから。
ではなぜまだ生きておる？
守るべき民がおるからです。そして討つべき仇も。
貞夫が死んだ今、黒幕は私が生きていて探しておることを耳にするだろう。恐怖に震えていつか尻尾を出す。
ご無理は禁物ですぞ。
お主もな。今さら後には引けぬぞ。
他の裏切り者も見つけましょう。その前に叔父上を助けねば。
では金田の村で待っておるぞ。
Okay. We got a Charm of Ferocity. Moderate increase to melee damage. Okay, well, we can certainly use that. I don't know how much bonus damage this causes us to deal, but... Warrior's Bounty. Clan Armor Die. Ah. I can't say that I'm terribly fond of either of these, to be honest. And a new gift. Okay. Yeah, Cryon Lord, I've experienced that too. I know what you're talking about, and I agree. But you said it yourself not too long ago. The game really seems to be tuned more for the cinematic component of the experience than for the actual combat. And if you put this side by side with, again, something like Neo, Neo is very clearly tuned for the combat, whereas it doesn't really have that much in the way of story exposition. So it's sort of the opposite experience in that regard. It's much more focused on the gameplay than the cinematics. This is much more focused on the cinematics than on the gameplay. And I'm not necessarily saying that one is better or worse than the other, but some people prefer games for the cinematic experience, and others prefer them for the gameplay. And I guess some prefer both when they're balanced, but for whatever reason, it seems to me that most games focus on one or the other, but not both. Also, I'm not sure why we would want to do this, but... Oh, it earns us a technique point? Okay. Well... I'll take that. Wait, did we not already learn Hidden Blade? I guess we probably ought to put some points into these because we seem to get kunai far more often than we get any other tool. Alright, what else? Ah, the gift altar. Whoops.
Kamiは至るところにおわします。そして我らを見て声を聞いているのです。
Well, we might as well grab whatever that gift is. 100 supplies. Interesting. Train to Hype Town, I don't necessarily dislike it, I just find it to be very rudimentary and not particularly smooth compared to a lot of other games I've played. The stance switching is a nice idea, but it's implemented in kind of a rough and slightly wonky way. where, especially now that I've gotten a little ways into the game, I'm running into encounters where there are 4 or 5 different enemy types in a single encounter, and it's much easier to just use the bow to kill all of them from a distance than have to run in, deal with them surrounding me, and all attacking me at once when I can't switch stances fast enough to deal with all of them. Like, battles in this game are a lot to process when you go in head first. And I prefer being able to take my time with those situations, which I think is one reason why the stealth approach is far more preferable to me.
なあ、心なしか泡の味がおかしくないか。
ああ、わかるよ。
Alright, I think we've... Oh, the iron hook.
Yuna に話を聞いてみねば。
お侍、鬼に立ち向かったクロードたちの伝承をお聞きになりますかな。
That's alright, Legends guy. I'd like to make some story progress. There she is.
俺の話を広めておるな。
聞きたい言葉を言ってやるのさ。噂は広まってるよ、クロードの。
お主が言い始めたデタラメではないか。
クロードの力を信じてみんな村に残ってんだ。
武士の力ではないのだな。
武士と
Fair enough, Hype Town.
叔父上が自由になれば、皆おとぎ話から目を覚ますぞ。
どうかな。タカは仕事に精を出してるよ。あんたのために必死だ。
様子を見に行くとするか。
Oh, okay. We're following her, I guess.
志村様を助けるのに手を貸してくれる人は見つかった？
まあな。石川先生と足立雅子殿が生きておいでだ。お二人とも人を追っていらっしゃるが、ご助力くださる。
年寄りの弓取りとやもめの武士、それで足りるの？
菅笠衆にも会いに行った。頭は古い馴染みであったぞ。
じゃあ人手は十分に集まったんだ。
お主はどうする？
さあね。
誰か手を貸してくれ。
任せな。タカに会って話は後で。
高井様、撃ち終わりました。
Oh. Alright, let's
お
see.
待たせしてすみません。
Can I attach it to my arm?
縄の先に鉄の鍵を仕込みました。壁登りや谷渡りに役立つかと。
丈夫なのか？
手前で試しました。大染めを鍵縄です。
良いものだな。借りができた。
いえ、とんでもない。俺は姉さんと家と鉄だけで満足なので。
痛み入るぞ。
ジン、どこにいる？
龍蔵。
ジン、出てこいよ。誰か武士を見てねえか。ここにいるんだろ。
I'm right here. What's up?
四方を探し回ったんだぞ。仲間が猛虎に捕まっちまった。
Oh, great.
叔父上の救出が難しくなるな。
ジン、手を打たないと仲間がやられちまう。
おじごも囚われのままだぞ。
場所は？
矢立砦の近くだ。
よし、わかった。策を考えてみよう。
Oh, I guess this is going to be just a test mission to teach us how to use the iron hook.
手下は砦の近くだと言ったな。どこかわかるか？
ああ、実は砦の中の檻だ。
砦は崖の上。いかにして助けるつもりだ？
戦える奴はまだ残ってる。近くの四辻で待たせてんだ。
足りると良いがな。行くぞ。
And actually... what do we want here? With the Charm of Ferocity can stay. Reduces enemy detection speed, that we want. And... I guess 15% knocking and reload speeds. Then again, I think maybe the ghost weapons would be a little bit more useful for this. We just have to... I was going to say we'll have to get more, but I think it might be too late.
あの地図覚えてるか？
補給路が記されておったな。飯はあったか？
ああ、万平付きだったけどな。
なれど精鋭を連れておったのだろう。
まんまと生け捕りにされちまった。逃げ延びたのは俺だけだ。
生きておるとなぜわかる？
ゆうべあいつら歌ってたんだよ。
猛虎が歌を許したとは。
意外だよな。
上手だったのだろう。このまま浪人をやめてはどうだ。
好きでやってるわけじゃねえ。刀比べで負けたからだよ。
ああ、長尾家の刀比べ。それがどうかしたのか？
覚えてるか？武家の連中が刀比べを見に来てたんだ。それなのにお前は本気で撃ってきて腕が折れかけたぞ。
Sorry。
初の試合であったゆえ、つい浮かれてしまったのだ。
そうだろうさ。あの刀比べで地頭様の甥子に皆会いたがった。
そんなつもりはない。
生まれのいいお前と違って俺はあの刀比べで腕前を見せてどこかの武家の老頭になろうと狙ってたんだ。
Oh, that's why
俺の
he's
ところに
mad.
来れば話を通してやったものを。
お前に頭を下げろって？嫌だね。俺は一人でどうにかしたかった。
この数で十分。
戦や山へや上で死んだ奴はいても逃げる奴など
弱いのだ。お前に非はない。
他に逃げたい者は？どうだ。時期暗くなる。出立はできそうか？
手立ては道中で話そう。
No, I'm sure they wouldn't. Wait, what are the Fs for? What happened? Did the stream go down?
どこ行くんだよ。よし。よしてめえら。行くぞ。
You don't have any audio?